Hey guys, Deathcondor and Vape666 here. Been playing with and expanding our Feed the Beast DW20 map. Been to the end, killed the dragon and set up an ender farm. Been expanding the barrel systems. So there's a quad quarry going on over there. And, we've set up a blaze farm based on the ethos model. Just wanted to show you a groovy little thing we've done to make it fully automatic. We've set up an ender chest here to transfer all the blaze rods. We've got a little golem who fills up the chest, and I've set up two melee turtles, one either side. They pick up quite a bit of the loot that they kill, so you have to program them to drop their loot for the golem to pick it up. Just enough room under here for them to drop it. If I stop this guy, if you hold down Control T to terminate the program, I'll show you a nice simple program. Checks the fuel. He's got an unloading which it only unloads cells 2 through 16, so he doesn't keep dropping his fuel. Basically the program is simple, just loops saying turtle attack, wait a bit, unload the goods. If I exit that, start him again. So he's done his unloading cycle, sleeps. I tried using the detect program, but for some reason he wouldn't detect the blazes. I shall figure that later. But this is what happens. The reset opens up. They start killing. I shufty them forwards. And as they die, I'm getting the experience. And our little golem is running around like a maniac, getting all of the blaze rods. Word of warning, if you don't have the pistons pushed forward, you'll have 2 cells back. He will jump up into the swords and the golem will be killed. So what I've done is, from the ethos design, I've actually changed the time around the back here on the button that suffocates them. Used to suffocate them just long enough to be one-hit kills punching them. I've just gone and reset all of those down to 1 pip, so you only get a few seconds of crushing, but it brings these pistons forward. Obviously, you could completely just change that to get rid of the suffocation, but this is just a minor tweak. So yeah, that's our. I've just sat here in the corner and opened this up, forward, and just sat here, and I've collected 40 levels of experience just watching all my minions work for me. Is there anything that you wanted to show them?
I'm gonna do mine on the next one. I'm currently robbing lava out from under quarries.
Well, this was the expansion we did. The barrels are going mad. The pneumatic pipe work is really struggling. Sometimes it sends the stuff the right way, sometimes it doesn't. So we've just set up basically an overflow from the original sorter, so that anything that it couldn't figure out now comes down this route, especially if all the other barrels are full, and it's now filling up. We've got about 3 tiers filled up, sort of about half of the whole thing, so it's not too bad. And we've just started to set up an automatic pulverizing and induction furnace system here. I've got to hook in the sand from the overflow from the rubber tree plant. And yeah, that's kind of where we've got to. So automatic blaze farm for the win. Oh, what was the other thing? Yes, the end. If I just pop into the end, we've done something really crazy. Now that they've made this, now that they've made the end restricted on height and width, and you can't just go out into the void and set up your ender farm. What we did was, with our wands of exchange, we loaded ourselves up on glowstone and basically run around hitting the tops of all the pillars where the enderman might go, all of the surface, and all of the crevices where they then hide down on the edges here. It's taken us forever to do, and I can honestly hand on heart say, no, that glowstone wasn't legit. We did collect some, but some insane
You
amount.
legitimately typed the codes in.
Yes, we did. Yeah, /give Deathcondor 64 million glowstone. But yeah, the design is the normal. We've got 4 layers here with the vines and the buttons, and they drop down to the bottom. I do have a plan for them. Haven't quite got round to it yet, but we're having a real problem with world anchors. They're crashing the game left, right, and centre. I've tried changing the config, to not require the ender pearls and back again, and it keeps crashing as tick errors. So we're not using world anchors at the moment. But this is all good. We have ourselves, or did have, he seems to have run away. We had ourselves a little wooden golem, same again, sat on the ender chest, and because Vape's in the other world, I can go around. In fact, I shall use a theme, because this one, look at that, disjunction, loosing, and vorpal. That's lovely. And yeah, this same thing, game mode 0. I go around killing all of these guys. I'll get all of the experience, and our little golem will go nuts collecting ender pearls for us. What I was going to do was set up, I'm still figuring out how to do it, was to set up a way of getting the ender pearls to be thrown through the portal. I'd set up another golem at the other side to pick them up, but now that we've got the ender chests, because we've collected a few pearls, we can legitimately just transfer them via the ender chest system. But it would have been kind of cool. That's why I set up the portal horizontal on the other side, so that things would just drop out when they were thrown through this portal at the back here. So if I go through, you can see I'd set it up like this, so that stuff would drop out, and the golem that was going to be on here would have picked them all up, but no need at the moment. So yeah, that's kind of an update of where we've got to at the moment. We've we did set up our tanks underneath with turtles, which was pretty good. It's 10 tanks and all fully lit up, all working nicely. But when we set up the rail system to go and get the tanks through from the nether, again, the world anchors were causing us problems. So at the moment, we've got it turned off until we can figure out that it's stable.
My surprise!
Oh, sorry. Well, I won't look too hard.
We have working lava transfer from this realm.
Right, go on, tell us about it.
Well, the ender chests give us access to transporting stuff over long distances. So what I've done is I've dug in underneath our existing quarries. Now we've gone for the 464 quarries again. And on this occasion I had to go for 460 by 60s because for some reason it wouldn't let me have 64s. But I've dug underneath using the mining laser into level 11 and then cut out a huge square from underneath. Any lava that's in there now is being pumped in using the same as our nether transfer into this little peach here. I've slimmed the engines down to 3 on the premise that hopefully that will be more than enough to cope with the lava tubes. And it now works as it did before, straight into these. So I'm kind of hoping that we get a trickle over time and these lava holders all fill up.
So this was using the liquid transposer and 2 chests, one to bring the filled lava cans and one to take empty cans back, yeah?
Yep, I've gone for a really basic system. We've got 64 cans in there, which means that we can never carry more than the transposers can fill up at any one time. I need to run it for 20 minutes and just make sure that I've always got a constant and ready supply available for transfer out. And you can connect as many pumps up to it as you want, really.
That pump stopped. It's happy, doesn't do anything. So we've got our tanks filling up now. Let's pop down the bottom and just have a quick look. Right down the bottom.
I'm just going to run to the lava and just make sure that that's
got
some failover.
We have 900,000. So we've been quarrying a lot as well. Look at that. The turtle, the mining turtle, still going on in the other place as well. He's having fun.
He might be a little low by now. You might want to feed him.
See, he's doing some unloading. Nope, he's not there. He's still obviously merrily doing his thing. Anyway, I think that's probably a good time to wrap up. We're doing a bit of moving around at the base in the middle there. It got very congested, and the recyclers were overflowing, so they're all over at the quad quarry now, and we've fixed the problem with the slowpoke design that I'd mucked up. Quarry, I'd used the wrong piping in the middle, so we've got the redstone coated piping in the middle now, and it's all nice and compact. Recycling system, so all is good in the world. So yeah, guess that's it from us for now. Catch you guys later.